last topic of the day, guys, on the show is going to be talking about FaZe 5 and talking about the FaZe Recruitment Challenge and what happened to it, because we have been talking, and I've made a lot of videos on the YouTube channel talking about FaZe 5 and really what that did for the trickshotting and sniping communities of Call of Duty. This was a recruitment challenge that everybody went for, no matter whether you were a pub stomper, a trick shotter, a sniper. Whatever you were always going to be going for FaZe 5 when they had them. And they had 2 FaZe 5s, 1 FaZe 1 RC. And we've been teased for so long a FaZe 5, a continuation of the famous recruitment challenge. But we have not seen it for a long time. Now, what I will say, guys, is that FaZe 5 very well may come out because of Plutonium, the popularity of Plutonium, and some of the FaZe members playing Plutonium. But at the same time, we had already been promised like over a year ago. Every year, or every couple of years, FaZe will make a video stating that FaZe 5 is coming. The last one that came out, they were talking about that the FaZe Recruitment Challenge is coming, but it's going to be based around Fortnite, and it never came out. And they actually, I believe, deleted the video. And so one thing that FaZe has a lot of power when it comes to the sniping and trickshotting communities, and a lot of these communities, just because a lot of the success of some of these other teams lies on the success of FaZe, or really on the the trickshotting sniping side of FaZe, like when they were actually bringing out, content around that. It was really growing, continuing to grow Call of Duty, but in a different way. It was like building it in a way of the trickshotting and sniping communities. That's how FaZe was really building, their angle of building Call of Duty. Whereas like Optic was building it from like an esports perspective and from more of a pub stomping perspective. FaZe was doing it from trickshotting and sniping. So I give a lot of props and credit to FaZe for that. But man, like when is the teasing going to stop? I mean, I think that people would be able to accept if they came out with one more FaZe 5, we would all be super happy about it. And if they only did it one more time, that's fine. But here's the thing. The fact that they've come out with multiple videos stating that FaZe 5 is going to come out, and it still has not come out to this date at this point in 2020, has not come out yet. And you've made 2 videos on it. One was based around COD, the other was based around Fortnite, and we still are yet to see a continuation of FaZe 5, which I understand there's other things that they're working on behind the scenes, and that's all fine and dandy. But man, FaZe 5 was so big. It was so big. It was like a larger than life type of ordeal, like for people going for FaZe 5, putting so many hours into trying to have a chance at making it to the top 100, or making it as far as they could, because a lot of people actually who went for FaZe 5 and didn't make it, they still were able to make careers on YouTube because they were just because of that exposure. And so I think that FaZe 5, or just a FaZe Recruitment Challenge at this point, would be huge. I think it would be absolutely huge at this point, whether you're talking Plutonium, whether you're talking Fortnite, or just any game. You're looking for content creators, you're looking for some trick shotters, some snipers, you're looking for all of these, different, in all different sectors. Like you pick one trick shotter, you pick one sniper, you pick one content creator, you pick one streamer, you pick whatever else, right? To me, it makes a lot of sense. But I just don't like that FaZe has teased us for so long and we still haven't gotten a, continuation of FaZe 5. If you were never planning on bringing it out, why make videos on it and then they delete them sometime after? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But here's what I will say. I think what happened to the FaZe 5 Recruitment Challenge, because it was based around trickshotting and sniping in Call of Duty, when that started to fizzle out, obviously FaZe 5, there wasn't really a reason for them to continue it because they had moved on. FaZe had moved on from trickshotting and sniping in Call of Duty, and they moved onwards to Fortnite and other games and IRL-based stuff, vlogs, things of that nature. So that's really what I think happened to it. The thing that bothers me, though, is why haven't we seen it when they've already made 2 videos stating that we were getting a FaZe 5? That's my only thing, even though I want to give them mad props. I know it's probably an absolute ton of work to do or pull off one of those FaZe recruitment challenges, going through the hundreds of hours of content and clips and all of that stuff. What I'll say, guys, is a FaZe 5 or just a FaZe recruitment challenge at this point, based around Plutonium, streaming, content creation, Fortnite, Apex, whatever game it is, would be absolutely huge. And I'm hoping, really hoping, that they come out with FaZe 5 or just a FaZe recruitment challenge here in the near future, because it is something that we've been talking about on the channel for a while. I think it would be absolutely awesome to see a FaZe 5. I think everybody would go for it in the communities. And I think that FaZe owes it to us because they've teased it twice and it still hasn't come out yet. I'm not saying that they really owe us anything, as you know. The only reason why I'm saying that they owe us this is because they've teased it. If they would have never teased it, it's like, okay, we're not going to probably get another FaZe 5. But since it's been teased, they should be giving it to us at least one more time, in my opinion. What do you guys think, though, about a FaZe 5, a FaZe recruitment challenge, guys? A chance to join one of the biggest esports and gaming teams in the world. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment section below.